Hello, and welcome to Michael's Minty Music for today. Today we're reviewing Taylor Swift's 2014 album called 1989. That's the name of the album. That is not referring to a year. I understand why this might be confusing. It's pretty good, although it lacks variety on a little bit. Most of the songs, while good, kind of sound the same. And additionally, the really good songs here were super overplayed on the radio, and they aren't as good anymore as a result. I'm sure you've heard the big ones here. This is the track listing, and these are the tracks I added to my playlist. 7 out of 13, just one song over half. And that represents the album quite well. Most of the songs are pretty good, but they do all sound pretty similar, so you get kind of bored with some of them. I definitely think this album has really good ideas, but the only problem is that the few good ideas here don't go far enough, and they only go so far to make the full album. With all that being said, the album still does flow quite well. The good songs are clustered right around the middle, basically where you want them to be, with some beginning ones that are also pretty well. And then sort of the back half is a little bit slower, so it works well. The only single off of this album was Shake It Off, which was on the radio, along with Blank Space, Style, and Wildest Dreams. There were quite a lot of hits off of this album compared to just a normal album in general. And my favorite song here, I probably got to go with the opening track, Welcome to New York. It's very good, it's unique, it sets the style for the rest of the album, and I think it's the best sort of representation of the style she's going for here. Additionally, it was written by Ryan Tedder, who is the lead singer and songwriter for One Republic, which I like a lot, so it makes sense that I would like this song out of all of the songs here. So I rank this album third among Taylor Swift's albums. I do like it actually quite a bit, a lot more than her other stuff, because I think the style is good, but it is a bit overdone here. And then I like this style of music in Red and Lover a lot better. I think Lover's better, and Red is definitely better. But I still think that 1989 is better than most of her albums. It's got a good selection of songs, and it's got a good style. However, this album doesn't take my top spot from 2014. That goes to George Ezra's Wanted on Voyage, his debut album. I'm going to keep pronouncing it like that. I generally think that album just has a lot more variety. It's sort of generally better. They're kind of all among the same quality. It is certainly closer than I expected when I was making this review. 1989 is a lot closer to Wanted on Voyage than I expected. Next up, we have the Strokes' most recent album, 2020's The New Abnormal. It's pretty good. It was introduced to me by a friend, and I'm glad I heard it. It's really good. So, stay tuned for that, and as always, stay minty.